Beautiful day, everybody. Welcome back. It's Cars924. It is your boy, and I'm your host, the one and only Kuzama Tanre, aka Cars924. And today I bring you back with another video. So just before we start off with any of that, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the place where everything is cars. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications to be alerted when a new video is dropped. So without any further ado, let's just get started with a new video of the Audi S3. Let's get it.
I move on to get to my brighter day.
The front has an intimidating profile due to the black dot grille and a red badge that says "Don't mess with me, you will definitely lose." The headlights are pretty iconic and Audi always does a fabulous job designing them. There's a low profile spoiler for improved aerodynamic efficiency, and then as what seems to be some sort of cruise control radar, maybe specifically for adaptive cruise control, and then lastly there's some blind spot detectors. Profile absolutely has to be my favorite, and to be honest, I prefer the saloon configuration in comparison to the hatchback form. Personally, I see this as a timeless design. So if you quickly look at the A pillar, the B pillar and the C pillar has been absolutely blacked out. And then I actually like the mirror caps. They really contrast well with the black. And moving on to the wheels, these are by far my favorite rims made by Audi. Predominantly I see these on the RS3s and they are wrapped in some sticky Pirelli tires. Then lastly, there's some Quattro decals on the back door. Moving on to the back, it's not busy at all, and that's perfect because for a car like this, they pretty much speak for themselves. This is a quad tip exhaust setup which is very subtle, and then the diffuser as well, which is very subtle as well. And then talking about subtle, there's also a low profile spoiler that really adds on to the looks of the car, and then some great tail lights, and then lastly a pair of blind spot detectors. So then engine specs, this is a 2-liter turbocharged engine equipped with a 7-speed dual clutch transmission making 210 kilowatts and 400 newton meters of torque. The average fuel economy on this car is 5.4 liters to the 100, and the time it will take it to go from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour is 4.6 seconds, which is exceptionally quick for a 2-liter. The interior is pretty much minimalistic in my opinion, and that's great because with a very fast car like this, all eyes have to be on the road at all times. A flat bottom steering wheel, which is very driver focused, wrapped in some fine Napa leather. And then we've got some contrast stitching in the inside as well. We've got the media controls that have been integrated into the steering wheel. And then lastly, we've got the S3 badge at the bottom of the steering wheel. The gauge cluster is not 100% digital, but the small mini screen which it provides you with very important vital data to use, and then the traditional gauge cluster with the needles. Onto the center console, starting off right at the top. Pretty empty, I know, but you'll see in just a minute. That's where the infotainment screen is that shows various important information, and then let's actually just pop that up. And then if you need to do that, all you need to do is press the screen button for it to actually open up. There we go, there it is. Then we've actually got some climate vents, and then over here we've got the climate controls to adjust the temperature of the cabin. And then we've got these panel of buttons that will help you configure certain characteristics of the car. And then we've actually got two cup holders here for your beverages, and then this is the gear lever for you to take advantage of the 7-speed S-tronic gearbox. And then these are actually the control knobs and buttons for your infotainment screen. Storage, we've got some storage but not too much, but of course this can always be supplemented by the dashboard space, which is considerably ample, if I have to say. The back cabin is definitely a tight fit. I've just got enough headroom for my legs and my head as well, and then there's actually some storage nets just ahead of us, including the door bins if we quickly have a look. And then we've got a tri-zone climate control with the vents. And then in terms of comfort, the seats are very nice and plush, finished in good quality leather, but in terms of long distance journeys, it would definitely get uncomfortable in here. It is a little bit tiny, but there's no depth to it. You could fit in a handful of groceries until you run out of space, but above all, it's pretty small. Then lastly, there's actually a storage bin for you to keep certain particular types of tools. I was really impressed with the Audi S3 today, and it definitely delivered and put a smile on my face. Looks are irresistible, and the performance is something you truly have to experience for yourself, because words will definitely not do it any justice. I hope you enjoyed that review of the Audi S3. If you did, you know how to do. Make sure to leave a like and a comment in the comment box down below to tell me what you really think of the car. Make sure to follow Cars924 on Instagram, which is Cars924_small caps, and then I'll actually put the Instagram right over here. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.